Hello guys, welcome to episode 6 of Saints on the Rise again. It's me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with another video. As you can see, it's the 17th of August 2024, so we're just about to kick off season 9 of this series with our first game of the season, yet another home game. We're at home against Stoke. Should be a decent game. I'm quite confident we should win this. I'm going to bring you that game. I'm going to show you the results that we've had in pre-season, and we'll go through the transfers and then we'll crack on with the game. So if we just have a look at the fixtures we have had in pre-season just very quickly, it's been very successful. As you can see there, we've not lost a game in pre-season. We drew 0-0 with Colne, we beat Bursaspor 2-0, we beat Glentoran away 6-0, the Irish team, just absolutely dominated them. Beat Stuttgart 5-2, that was a little bit of a surprise, wasn't expecting that too much. And then we followed that up with our last win in pre-season, 4-0, very good result that was. And then our last game just a few days ago was 1-1 against Seattle. Unlucky to draw that really, but it's a friendly, doesn't really matter, at least we haven't lost. And so, if we have a look at the transfers, see who we've brought in. If we go for the outs first, we'll go through all the money deals first. First one to leave is someone who I don't think I've played too much. Is Christoph Clara, 24-year-old central defender. Doesn't look that amazing really. And so I think we did quite well to get any sort of money for him. He's gone to Preston for 230k. Next one out the door was someone who was making quite a bit of noise about wanting to leave the club. It's Serdan Babic. He's gone to Moscow for 7.25, possibly rising to 9.75. Decent defender, but he was never going to be first choice for us. And so I thought, 28 years old, he's not going to get much better. Time for him to leave. And then the last one to come in for any decent amount of money is, for any decent amount of money, is Ozan Tufan, 29 years old. I played him a bit. He's very solid, very versatile, but he could never just, what's the word I'm trying to look for? He could never settle in a single position. And so we got 4.6, maybe might have been mugged off a little bit because his value has just shot up there, as you can see, to 12.75 million, but I don't think it's going to stay there for long. And so all the other people that have left, Bernardo, he was a big part of the team when I was first here, he's retired. Anyone else? Raul Jimenez, he's gone away on a free because what's he now, 33, still looks okay. He'd be decent for a championship, maybe lower league, Premier League team. Quite surprised nobody else has picked him up yet, but he hasn't been able to find himself a team. Jordi Classy, he's gone to Wolves for 500k, again 33 years old. Again, he can maybe count himself a little bit unlucky to be leaving the club there, but as we all know by now, I like somebody that can run around a bit, and well, his acceleration and his pace are both at 10s, and so that's going to get you out of my club a fairly sharpish. Anyone else I think who you might notice? Fraser Forster, he's retired, doesn't look anything special as a coach. Maybe he might develop, maybe I might bring him back one day, but I doubt it, you never know. And I think that's all the names you will recognise as far as people leaving. And so, next one we're going to go through all the ones that have come into the club. Again, we'll do it by value. The first one to come in, we've only spent actual money on 2 players. First one is a central defender called Dan Duca. 23 years old, Romanian, played 18 times for his country, 3-star current and potential ability. So he's not great, he's not brilliant. I think he might improve a little bit. But the main reason I've brought him in is because Phil Jones, at the ripe old age of 31, is making noises about wanting to go to LA Galaxy because he wants all the big money they can apparently offer. I've tried offering him a contract because I don't want Phil Jones to leave. but he's made his mind up. He is still at the club, as you'll know by the fact that I've not just shown him there. He is still here, but we'll see what happens, see if he changes his mind once the transfer window closes. But that's Dan Duca, decent little player. He'll get a few games. I think I've got him in the team for today. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And the next one to come in for any decent money is another central defender, Mauricio Mata, 24-year-old Colombian, 3 caps, no goals obviously for a defender, 2.5-star current, 3-star potential ability. Again, looks solid-ish. He can run about a bit, he's agile, he's determined. We'll see how he get on. We'll see if he's still doing alright by the end of the year or even by January. But one of the main reasons I did bring him in is just to have a look at that hair. That is some amazing hair he's got on himself here. He'd be very, very happy with that. And so, anyone else who we've brought in who you might recognise? Well, that's a name you'll definitely recognise. Aaron Ramsey, 33 years old, central midfielder. And sort of going against my policy of I like people that can run around a bit, because I'm not going to play him in central midfield. I'm going to play him in the role where Will Hughes was last season and where he still is. Aaron Ramsey is going to be the backup to Will Hughes, so he's not really got to run around too much. Just get the ball, ping it, spray it about a bit, and hopefully he'll create some damage, which he definitely can still do. 16 passing, 17 technique, 16 off the ball. He's still composed, he's got good vision, good fitness. So I think 35k a week, we've not paid any actual money for him. He could be a little bit of a bargain. So next couple to come in, Emmanuel Godoy, again another central defender. That's the one position I thought we was weak last season, so I've tried to strengthen that a little bit. 2.5-star current, 3-star potential, and Argentinian. It looks okay again. I tried looking all summer for central defenders. There was none around that was brilliant or world class that we could have got in, and so we've sort of had to make do. But I think between all the players we've got now, we should have a decent back line. And the next one, you've already shown you Mauricio Mata, and so who else have I got to show you? Kenneth Nalapo. Got him on loan. He's a South African on loan from Man City, and he looks very good for a central midfielder. 3.5-star current, 4-star potential. Got decent first touch, decent passing, very good balance, reach and strength. But I think it might be a little bit tough for him to get game times. All depends on how Sampo and Holberg start off the season. If they start it off how they finished last season, he might find it tough to get into the team. But again, we're only paying 24k. We've got him on it as a rotation deal, so he should be alright. Next one is... who have I shown? I think I've shown everyone now, haven't I? No, just the one guy left to show you. Stefan Fofana, on loan from Barcelona, right winger. Decent acceleration, decent agility, okay pace, decent stamina, but the dribbling is very good. His crossing is decent, his technique is good. I think I am going to get him working on his crossing. Let's just have a look at that now, actually. If we go to his training, go additional focus crossing, and yeah, only this time. And so hopefully if we can get his crossing working well, get him whipping the ball in, our strikers should have a lot of fun this year. And so that's everyone I believe I've shown you. Let's go and crack on with the team for today's game, first one of the season at home against Stoke City. Not too many changes from last year. We've got Isasa in goal. Did I show you him? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, did I? No, I don't think I did actually. On loan from Real Madrid. Goalie. Again, a 3-star current, 3.5-star potential ability. Got decent aerial reach, decent command of his area, decent one-on-ones, decent reflexes. So I'm very happy we've been able to get him in. And look at that, what we're paying for him. 8.25k a week. You cannot go wrong for that. And so he's starting at least the first 2 games of the season, because Wally is away at the Olympics with his country. I'm not quite sure what nationality he is. He's Brazilian. Yeah, so he's currently away with them in the Olympics, so we've had to sort of scramble and try and find somebody that can replace him at least for the first couple of games. So I think Isasa is definitely a good shout for that. And so next up we've got Kolasinac still keeping his place at left back, Godoy and Ordaz in the centre of defence, Riley at right back, Hughes is still keeping his anchorman role, Holberg and Sampa keeping their positions, Zivkovic and Neres and Magno keeping theirs. So hopefully the fact that we've not changed too much will help us get a win today. Okay guys, first media prediction of the season, and they're sitting on the fence very much. They're saying a draw is on the cards in this game, as they can see both teams cancelling each other out. Let's hope they're wrong. I really would like to get a season started with a win. Say to the lads assertively, I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened last time we played Stoke. No idea what happened last time, but apparently something bad happened, so if I say that, see how they react. A few of them are motivated. I'm going to leave them at that and just see how they get on. Okay, so as ever at this point in the video, just want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching and subscribing and following me on Twitter. The reaction to the last couple of videos have just been amazing, especially the vlog from the MVA day. 201 views in a minute, just absolutely blows my mind as we're coming forward and the ball almost gets cleared. Zivkovic has scored for 6 minutes into the game. Zivkovic with our first goal of the season. What a start that is. Let's go and have a butcher's at this in the 3D. It's Holberg with the ball, gives it forward to Magno who loses it, but the defender only clobbers it against one of his own men, and then Zivkovic just passes it into the back of the net. The absolute perfect start for us. But now they're coming straight back at us. We head it away. Dominic Iorfa is going to pick the ball up for Stoke. Goes wide to Sakiri. Sakiri tries to cross it in. He does. And I thought they'd equalised then. Our keeper just about pushing it onto the post and getting rid of it. And now we're coming forward now. Very end-to-end game this. Holberg tries to play it long, but our man is unable to get to it. But now Zivkovic is there. Zivkovic squares it, but Wallace intercepts and clears it off the pitch. 24 minutes gone. Oh, that's a very risky goal kick there, but we've managed to keep hold of the ball. Oh, Dad's now with it. He needs to get rid of it. He goes back to Isasa, who goes long, and Zivkovic is beaten to it there. Kolasinac clears it now for us. Neres with the ball forward to Magno, and Magno with a nice little turn there, making a little bit of space. Zivkovic now to Holberg. Holberg back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic is past one man, he's into the box. Can he cross it? He does. Neres, awful miss that. I thought Neres would have put that into the back of the net. Almost half an hour gone. Sakiri coming forward with the ball. He's out wide. He's under a little bit of pressure. He crosses it in, but Ordaz clears it only as far as Wallace. And Wallace on the edge of the box tries for a shot, but Hughes intercepts. And now we're coming forward again. Zivkovic with a long ball, but Magno is beaten to it. And it goes back to Zivkovic, to Holberg, to Sampa. And Sampa with it. Wide to Neres. And Magno's got onto that, and it's 2-0. Very, very nice start to the game here. Magno with his first goal of the game and of the season. Very, very nice start here. Half an hour up, 2-0 up. And Neres heads it across. Their defender misses the header. Magno takes one touch, and with his second one, he absolutely rifles it into the net. Okay, that's half time. If we just have a very quick look at the match stats for this first game of the season, we've had 8 shots to their 4, 5 on target to their 1, 49% of the possession to their 51. So I think you can say we have very much been the better team. And so I'm just going to say to the lads, I'm very pleased with this. Keep it going. And they're all extremely delighted. Would love another couple of goals, so maybe we can finish this first weekend top of the table. 45 minutes gone, first highlight of this second half, and I think it's just going to get cleared. 2 minutes gone and Stoke with the free kick, which Isasa has just about saved. And now they've got another one. Shaqiri with this one. Godoy heads it away. Sampa gets to it first. Now can he find another man in red? He does. It goes to Riley, who goes to Hughes, to Neres, inside to Holberg, to Zivkovic. Zivkovic inside again to Sampa. Sampa to Magno. And he's got a teammate in a little bit of space here. Can he find him? He does. It's Neres. And that's 3-0. What a very, very nice performance this is. We are looking very good. Here we are seeing it in the old 3 of D. Magno played the through ball to Neres in an ocean of space. And the keeper should have done a lot better with that. 20 minutes left. Stoke coming forward. Wallace with the ball to Camarasa. Wide to Lagos. And he crosses it in. And Sanabria. And that's 3-1. Stoke are back in this. That's the clean sheet gone. But 20 minutes left. Surely we can't throw this away now. As we see this, is Lagos with the ball, crosses it in, and their man just with a nice, easy tap in. He will not score an easier goal all season. Okay, just about 15 minutes left. Just made a couple of changes. Brought Jack Grealish on for David Neres and brought the youngster who I was very excited about last time I was here at Southampton, Hayden Watson. Finally got him back at the club after he was on loan when I returned, and so this could be his first competitive start for us. So I've got him coming on. Should be a decent little run out for him, 15 minutes, see if he can pick himself up a goal. Just about 5 minutes left in normal time. Berahino with the ball for Stoke. Just keeping hold of it there. Goes to Lagos, who did set up Stoke's goal. Goes back to Berahino, who crosses it. And Sanabria, he's hit the post. Riley's cleared only into the box. And we've somehow scrambled it away there. Wallace on the ball. Back forward to Camarasa. To Turensibi. Never going to pronounce that name. Lagos into Camarasa. Wide again to Lagos, who's under pressure. Back to Camarasa. Just a bit of 1-2ing going on here. And Lagos goes past one man. He's past a second there. Goes to Berahino, who shoots, and that's just gone wide. Or Isasa's just saved it, actually. Shaqiri with the corner. Crosses it in, and Isasa comes out to collect it. Still the same highlight. Berahino crosses it in. Riley's beaten to it there, and Sanabria's almost scored there. And now 88 minutes gone, only a minute or so later, Watson's through on goal, and Watson scored. I thought he scored. He's put the ball over, but very, very nice chance that was. As now, it's still highlights coming thick and fast. Daz just wins it there off Clough. And he goes in, what's he done there? He's gone to Wallace to Sanabria. And Isasa, thank God he's a decent keeper. He's parried the ball out. Just under a minute left. Shaqiri with the corner. Martin heads it in and Isasa again collects it. 5 seconds left. This is surely going to be the last action of the game. Berahino wide to Lagos, and that is indeed the end of the game. Referee blows his whistle. 3-1 win on the opening day of the season. Very, very good performance that was. I'm very happy with that, as are most of the team, so cannot complain. That leaves us 4th after the first game. I think this could be quite a successful season, lads. And that is where I'm going to leave it for now. But just before we finish up, I just want to ask you guys, where do you think we're going to finish this year? Do you think we'll get top half? Do you think we'll get Europe? Maybe even Champions League? I think Champions League is a little bit out of our reach, but I think Europe, we could be in a decent shout with that. And so, let me know, hit me up in the comments section down below, follow me on Twitter, tell me on there at BadJokesFM. And if you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell button so you get notified whenever I do upload anything. And so just one thing left to say, I am BadJokesFM, I am out.